So today I have got the iPad Air 4th generation launched in 2020 and the Lenovo Chromebook Duet also launched in 2020 and has been quite popular among Chromebook users. And I got this iPad Air last month and I've been using it on and off. So there isn't actually any comparison between both the devices because they both are same, meant for different group of people. One is on Android Chrome OS platform and the other one is on iOS platform, iPad OS. So, but one thing is common, that both the devices come in a tablet form factor and both the companies claim that it can be a replacement for your existing laptop. So is it? We will be finding out in this video as we talk about different use cases so that it can be helpful for you to choose which one is best suited for your needs. Obviously this is 52,000 rupees and this is 26,000 rupees. So this is almost the double, and the reason is it has got more powerful chipset, Apple's very own A14 Bionic chipset, which was last year's iPad Pro also, and this year's iPad Pro has got M1 chipset, which is super fast, but that does not mean that it is any inferior. It is amazing. It can handle 4K footage, and while we're talking about 4K footage, it is an amazing device for video editing. If you're looking for a portable device like this for video editing, then this should be your choice. You do get to edit videos on Chromebook on this machine as well, but it is not that great, not that smooth. I have tried it and I don't recommend it to anyone. I've already made a video about whether or not you can make videos, edit videos on Chromebooks. The reason is it is powered by MediaTek Helio P60T, which is a pretty old processor used in 2018-2019 in mid-range devices, Android devices, Android smartphones specifically. So this is a little slower, but since it is a Chromebook and it does not require a lot of processing power, you can get your job done on this one as well. So talking about the iPad Air, since it is a powerful processor, you can do video editing and all the creative stuff like photo editing and sketching, although you will have to spend extra 10,000 rupees for the Apple Pencil for sketching on it and some other accessories also. So it will effectively increase the price of your investment, like 52,000 rupees for this, then 10,000 rupees for the Apple Pencil. So 62,000 rupees if you are a creative person. Although pen support is available on Chromebook, it is not a great device to do that. Plus the USI pen supported by this Chromebook is not available anywhere. I think it was available, but the price of the pen was 4,500 rupees, which is not a great price to pay for a device you're buying for 26,000 rupees and doesn't give you that much of a great experience. So my recommendation for artists, creators, or anything like that would be iPad because of the powerful processor, obviously. But there are so many use cases where this wins hands down, and we'll be talking about in this video further. Now, talking about size, the iPad Air is 10.9 inches and the Chromebook is 10.1 inch. Not much of a difference, but this one is lighter, and this keyboard thing comes in the box. You don't have to buy it separately. Also, the magnetic back cover, which has a flap that can help you make it stand at any angle so that you can work effectively, so that you can use it in a laptop mode, and if you want to use it in a tablet mode, then all you have to do is snap it off the keyboard. It is not a wireless connection. There are these points and these points on the keyboard also, so it is not a wireless connection, and there is a strong magnet on both of them which makes the connection pretty strong, as you can see. So no fear about that. Also, the back cover is magnetic and it comes inside the box, so all you get, everything you get is under rupees 26,000, while for the iPad only this slate is available for 52,000 rupees. The other things are the charger and the cable. So for 52,000 rupees, that's what you get. And if you want something like this for the iPad, Apple sells it for 20,000 rupees. So that adds up and makes it 72,000 rupees. If you don't want to pay that, you can buy something like this. It is a regular keyboard, small, quite compact, amazing keyboard. I've already reviewed it. You'll find the link in the description, or you can check out the channel for its main review. And the thing I like about this, it is multi-purpose. It can connect up to 3 devices. I have connected it to my MacBook Pro, my iPad, and my iPhone. So there are buttons that help you switch between the devices, and it is not restricted to a case. So if you don't want to carry it, you can just remove it and it will be just the iPad, but you will still have to spend 3,000 rupees for getting the keyboard that works with the iPad. If you already have a keyboard, you can do it as well, but this brings a little bit of portability, and you can definitely put it in your travel bag if you're traveling, so that you can work on your iPad for writing long form content. So I suppose it is connected. Yeah, it is connected, and there's a touch ID on the power button that lets you in. It is a bit of ease in comparison to what you get on the Chromebook, because there is no any kind of fingerprint sensor or the face recognition. It is simple putting the pin code and entering in your Chromebook. Not a big deal really, considering the price difference, but there it is. There's also a bit of difference between the aspect ratio. This is 4:3 and this is 16:9, which means if you watch YouTube videos on it, there will be no black border on the top and the bottom, while it will be on the iPad. But the documents look more natural to it because of the size ratio. So the documentation and everything looks good on the iPad, while the videos that are in 16:9 aspect ratio would look good on that. But the content consumption experience is great on iPad because of this amazing screen. Screen is okay on the Lenovo Chromebook Duet, but not as great as it is on the iPad Air. Also, the speakers are of great quality. I mean, if you have a group of people, you can watch any video, any movie on your iPad without having the need of external speakers. So internal speakers are pretty good. Not great on this one, very slow. If you're alone, only then you will be able to listen to whatever you're listening to, else you would not be able to listen to. But that's an easy fix. You can use a wireless earphone because there is no 3.5 mm audio jack on this one either, but it's from Apple, so it's obvious. But this one also does not have a 3.5 mm audio jack, which means you will have to use a wireless earphone. Thankfully, you get something like this. This is an adapter, type C to 3.5 adapter inside the box, and that's for 26,000 rupees. This is the entire package, and you will be able to use your wired earphones also. Apple does not give you anything like that. You will have to spend extra 1,000 or 2,000 rupees to get an adapter like this, or maybe buy third-party adapters for around 500 rupees, 600 rupees from Amazon, and you're good to go. But inside the box, this is a good thing. And now let's talk about gaming. Gaming on iPad would be much better because of the powerful processor. While you can also game on this, you can install any app from the Play Store. Android Play Store is supported on. You can turn it on from the settings area. Once you have the Play Store installed, you can install any game you want to play and you will be able to play. But since it is lower powered processor, the experience would not be that great. But if you are not a regular gamer, you can get away with, you can play any game. If you're not a regular gamer, if you're a regular gamer, then you would love gaming on the iPad, and that is that because of the powerful processors. But you will also be paying extra money. Now talking about office work, which one is better for office work? So full desktop browser, Safari browser, is available on iPad, and full Google Chrome browser is available in this Chromebook as well. But the extension support is not available in the iPad version of Safari, although it can open websites in desktop mode. So here it is. You can go from here and you can request a mobile website, or you can use this to request a desktop website. So on the iPad, you will be able to utilize the bigger screen to view websites in desktop mode, but the same thing you can do on this one as well. And let me show you the browser, the Google Chrome browser. And this is the full desktop grade browser, which supports Chrome extensions as well, meaning you not only will be able to view websites, you will not be able to only view websites in desktop, but you will also be able to use Chrome extensions if you use any. So if most of your work happens inside the Google Chrome browser, this is the machine for you. You will not be able to get this type of experience on iPad because of the lack of extension support. You can install Google Chrome on iPad as well, but this is a stripped down version of Google Chrome browser. There is no extension support, and websites like Google Docs have some issues, like this browser is not supported. So some functionalities are not available. There is no voice typing support, but there is voice typing. So you have the voice typing support available, and the voice typing is pretty accurate on Lenovo Chromebook Duet or any Chromebook for that matter. You won't be able to use the voice typing feature on iPad on websites because it restricts websites for using the microphone, but the iPad has got dictation feature. The dictation feature on iPad is not as great as it is on Chromebook because it is a completely hands-free experience. You are able to use the keyboard also, but in iPad, if you have to use the dictation, let me disconnect from the keyboard. Now I have got the virtual keyboard. This one is Swift key. I'm switching back to the default keyboard of iPad, and it gives you the dictation feature, but it, as you can see, it is not as accurate as it is on Google Chrome. Also, the other keyboard is missing, so you cannot type on anything or correct it while you can do it on Chromebook. It is okay for replying to emails or replying to messages, or if you are using the voice typing feature once in a while, then it is sufficient. The dictation feature on the iPad is sufficient. But if you want to write long form content using voice typing, then the Lenovo Chromebook Duet or any Chromebook will be much better. And now if you have requirement of using Microsoft Office apps, then you can install Microsoft Office app on iPad from the App Store, and you can do the same from the Android store, but it requires the subscription. In case if you're wondering if you're wondering that you can install the Microsoft Office app and use it without the subscription, although there are free alternatives available in both the app stores. So you can check out the App Store and find alternatives to Microsoft Office that support the format, and you will be able to do it easily. iPad also has got their Pages, pre-installed Pages app, which will be able to open Microsoft Office files. And this does not have anything installed by default, but you can install apps from the Play Store and they work great if you have a requirement. So the experience of using Microsoft Office app on both the devices would be pretty much similar. So the conclusion here is that the iPad can do most of the things you can do on a laptop, but you will have to spend extra money to get that feature, like the keyboard and the case. By the way, this is a magnetic case from Pro Elite. I got it for rupees 1000. So fortunately, there are a few things that are not costing a bomb. So 1000 rupees to that, 3000 rupees to that, 4000, you add 52,000 to that and you get 56,000 rupees. And while for this you can spend 26,000 rupees and everything you get in the box. It is ready to be used as a laptop out of the box, and also can be used as a tablet form factor. So Chromebook gives you a full desktop experience, and this would be recommended for anyone who does most of their work inside Google Chrome browser, because this is a full desktop grade Google Chrome browser, and when you are inside the Google Chrome browser, it does not look like a tablet. Although if you detach it from the keyboard, you can see a change in the UI. So it has now adapted to the tablet UI, and you can check it out yourself. Now the tabs are opened like this, give you a view, and once you are connected to that, you are connected to the keyboard, you get the full laptop like Google Chrome browser. So my recommendation for anyone who has to do a lot of things inside the Google Chrome browser, it would be this. And for all the creative people or people who want to edit videos and stuff like that, then it would be iPad. I'll put the link to both of the devices in the description of this video. You can purchase it from the links. It will help the channel. And you can also watch individual videos of these devices I've reviewed on my channel. You can find the video in the channel, or you can check out the description for more details. So that's it. I hope you find this useful and it helps you make a decision of purchasing the right device for you. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care.